Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. It's episode number 55, and today we're returning with the Champions League semi-final, both legs against Atletico Madrid, first away in Spain and then at home. Sandwiched in between that, Chievo Verona in the Serie A as we try and keep our slim, but still possible, three-peat dreams alive. Before we get to the games though, ciao Brushman getting on, off camera. And of course, in the last episode, we had the 2-1 loss away in Germany against Borussia Dortmund in the first leg of the quarter-final. The goalless draw at home to Crotone that I thought probably ended our title hopes for good. And then the amazing, thrilling comeback win in the second leg by 4-1. 3 goals in the space of 4 minutes in the second half as we progress to the semi-finals of the Champions League for the first time ever. 2 games in front of camera, obviously, both in the Serie A, and both were wins. First away against Sassuolo as we won by 3-1. 3 goals in the opening 9 minutes of the game. First Esposito connecting with a long ball over the top by Nicola Muru. Then Eddie Salcedo scored a goal, which I'm sure he and Armini would have been debating about at half time as to who deserved to claim it. In the end, Salcedo was the one that officially got given the goal, and I think Armini would have some words for the dubious goals panel based on the fact he probably should have claimed it himself officially. Sassuolo got themselves back in the game. Rafael Guerrero's cross headed in 9 minutes in as it was 2-1 inside the first 10 minutes. And right after the restarts, we were still leading by a single goal. Fabio De Paoli was sent forward down the right and made it 3-1 to wrap the points up in a very eventful and action-packed game, as Salcedo also disallowed goal later on in this one. And our final game, second final game, was a 2-0 win at home to struggling Empoli with a comfortable victory here. Probably should have won by more really, but 2-0 was good enough for me. First Esposito from his spot, 40 minutes in, continuing his hunt for his first ever Serie A golden boot. I'm pretty sure he's going to get it now. And then 4 minutes after the restart, CP14 made it 2-0 with his 7th goal in the Serie A this season. So back-to-back wins in the Serie A. I mean, we've cut the gap on Juve to 4 points. As you'll see, they had a defeat in a run-off camera, just the one defeat they did win the last game against, was it Chievo Verona? I think it was Chievo Verona, yeah, by a goal to 0. So back on track with an easy win there for them. But gap cut to 4 points. And as you can see by the table, 4 games to go. We're not giving up yet. You know, Juve can still lose one of their 4 games and still be crowned champions. So destiny is still firmly in their own hands. Roma are 10 points behind. They're not going to make it now. It is a 2-horse race. But you look at the fixtures that Juve have got. I said they can afford 1 defeat in their final 4. They might well have more than that. They've got Roma away at the Stadio Olimpico. They've got Milan at home. Bologna away and Atalanta at home as well. Though, to be fair, this season I've struggled quite a bit. So quite a tough run for Juve to end the season off. And as for our final 4 games, well, we've also got a tough run to be fair. Chievo Verona's a banker, no doubt about that. But Roma at home, Milan away, and Bologna at home as well. So yeah, we're actually facing 3 of the 4 opponents, the same opponents, in our final 4 games. Either way, we're not giving up yet. 4 points to gap. I still think it'll be their crown, but we're not giving up the ghost just yet. Still, first to 3 is indeed the first leg of the Champions League semi-final of Atletico Madrid at home, and we've lost the first leg of both, both of our previous knockout rounds. So, you know, I'm not going to put too much on this if we lose this game. We can come back home and win it again like we did against Dortmund and Bayern Munich as well. Whilst Lightning did strike twice in the previous 2 rounds, I don't think that'll happen 3 times in a row. So really, in the first leg here, I'm looking for a solid first leg result. Heading into the game, as you can see, nobody is injured. This is our team, Gegenpress system, and this is our lineup. Bordero's in goal, Balfour is Pellegrini, Sistana, Armini and De Paoli, with Storaro, Mergia and Viviani through the middle. Salcedo on the left, Picardi on the right, who was amazing in the second leg against Dortmund, and Sebastiano Esposito up top. On the bench, Mola, Parola, Muru, Gavoni, Anderson, Del Monte, and Franchi as well. First of 2 legs, not going to put too much on this game. There's always a second leg, but I prefer a win this time around for Brescia. By the way, I forgot to mention it, but in the first leg of the other semi-final tie, PSG thrashed Chelsea by 4-1 in France. You'd say they've probably got 1 foot in the Champions League final. Obviously, don't forget we beat Atletico Madrid in the round of 16 last year. I think it was 5-2 over 2 legs. So we've overcome them before. I don't think it'll be as routine this time around. We've got an amazing record at the Rigamonti in European football. Let's see if it continues. Most importantly though, after a solid first leg result in Spain, with the first highlight is going to fall to the host. Istana heads away the corner, but Jimenez picks it up as Storaro tracks him down and he's forced back to the pool, who is hustled by Stefano, who almost won it back. Atletico keep possession in their favour though, as they look for the first chance. Inside their area, shot blocked by Mergia, and now Salcedo leads a counter-attack for Brescia. Esposito to his left, he's found him. Lots of work to do. His shot also blocked and cleared. And another counter-attack as here comes Shalov for the Spaniards, going from left to right, offloading to Olsen, beats Pellegrini. And whilst the tackle was made initially, the follow-up shot is to post and Sistana clears it away. Woodworked route, still 0-0. Noticing they've been forced into an early change as well. That new gen has been forced off, and thank goodness for that, because he looks very good indeed. Fabio De Paoli going into the referee's book, I think. Not for the first time this season. 16 yellow cards. My goodness. And Quina is going to take this free kick for Atletico and try and catch Ordero out at his near post. Emil alert though, and turns behind for a corner. Atletico making the brighter start. No real surprises there. Still 0-0 half an hour in, as Picardi clears away that corner. I'll take this though. I'll definitely take this. We might not get the away goal, but I don't want to lose the first leg away from home. 3 consecutive ties. At some point, our luck will run out. And as Murgia finds Salcedo's going to launch it down the left for Esposito to chase. As he controls and steps in field. He's tackled, but there's there's Picardi. Whose shot was probably dropped so kindly to CP14. But the last-ditch block keeps Atletico still tied at 0-0, prevents our away goal. What a chance for Bacardi. He's been fantastic this season. His best year in a Brescia shirt. Probably should have put us up by a goal there. Still 0-0, and despite the fact no one's found the back of the net yet, it's been an action-packed first half. Olsen to Luiz, crossfields to Shalov, brings it down, beats De Paoli and hits it off the post, and again we're saved by the frame of the goal. Still 0-0, it's only a matter of time before Atletico get the goal, you think. They've played better statistically, they've had the chances, they've hit the woodwork twice, we're lucky to still be tied. I'm going to say unlucky things just haven't gone right for us so far, but criticise the attack and midfield as well. Not going to change the tactics. Second half to begin. I think we will have a good chance in the second. No doubt about it. And if it falls to the right man, aka Sebastiano Esposito, I feel confident he'll take it. You know, of course, he scored in the second leg against Borussia Dortmund. He was the hero against Bayern Munich after scoring the 2 goals in the second leg of Rigamonti 2. I trust our number 9. And I trust we'll get him a chance as well. But at the moment, Atletico continue to be the stronger team and look for the first, which they definitely deserve. Olsen controls, crosses to Shalov. De Paoli hooks it away in the nick of time. But at the moment, it's surely coming. Again, they've got the chance down this right-hand side. Ball into the middle, and there it is. Quina with the goal, and Atletico do get their deserved lead. It was coming. It was coming. Whipped ball across the ground and turned in from close range. Well, we did well to weather the storm in the first half, but I felt for sure Atletico would find that goal in the second at some point, and it comes through the former Hornet as he turns it in from 8 yards, totally unmarked. Armini seemed to just switch off for a second there. So Atletico in front. It's okay though. It's alright. We've been in this position before. As Storaro floats in a free kick to the back stick, and it's headed away only as far as Viviani though. And I do believe we will get a chance. And again, a crucial away goal with Storaro. And of all players, it's Murgia again. Right, where has this guy been hiding? Alessandro Murgia. Talk about your unlikely hero, he's just done it again. He scored against Dortmund, he scores against Atletico, and it's his 4th of the year. I think 3 of those have come in the Champions League. Atletico won, Brescia won, there is the away goal. But of all players to get, I guess I should have been thinking it might be Murgia, based on his record of recent. My goodness, Storaro with the assist, Alessandro with the away goal, and Brescia have found the equaliser. 28 minutes to go. Let's be brave, don't change the tactics, stay on attacking and go for a winner. Oh, Esposito. There was your moment, son. What was that? Salcedo and Picardi have both played poorly, so I think what I'm going to do is take them both off for Anderson as an inside forward on the left and Franchi as an inside forward on the right. I'll keep Sebastian on for now. He's not played especially well, but he is motivated, and well, let's just hope that was a blip there. Shocking finish from close range. You expect better from our number 9 and one of the best strikers in world football. Still 18 minutes to go, 1-1. There's definitely a winner in this game. Both teams have played well. Both teams look good when coming forward. As Picardi is taken down and we win ourselves a free kick. Definitely a winner here. Still, I'll take this. Crucial away goal. Heading back home. Going to bring on Gavoni, the young man for Viviani, for the final few stages. And this would be a decent result. Had you offered it to me pre-game, I certainly would have taken it. How interesting is this? And I don't know what on earth happened there. Talk about time wasting. But there's a total gap in the midfield here. as Gavoni plays it back to Murgia, and now Pellegrini receives the ball just inside the area, and Franchi heads just over the bar. I don't know if you noticed that there was a massive gap in the middle of the park for Gavoni to run through, exactly what he did, but Franchi couldn't keep the header down. That'll do it though, 1-1 in Spain, unless we get ourselves a late goal. 2 players taken off, 1 for each team, so it's 10 on 10 for the final 43 seconds of the match. Anderson to Murgia, Pellegrini. Murgia, free kick, oh wow. Who's taking it? Sebastiano, surely. Sebastiano. I can't believe it. That's got to be that. That's got to be that. We might have an opening here for a third. Anderson. Can he cross? Oh. That could have killed the tie. Certainly killed the game. But Brescia get the win. Surely. Where are these extra seconds come from, ref? Here come Atletico down the right. Cross the middle. Headed away by De Pauli and hooked clear by Gavoni. That's got to be that. Surely. We'll wait for the final whistle continues. I know there was a big collision because 2 players were forced off, but still, the game goes on. Zinchenko to De Paul. I'm going to be gutted if Atletico score so late into stoppage time here, but Storaro clears, that will do it. And Brescia have done it again. Kings of the comeback. I love this body language. 2 on the final score. Esposito, sensational free kick, gives us the win to go back to the Rigamonti. And Murgia again coming up big. Keep a clean sheet in Italy and concede no more than 1. Oh, it's Franchi's out for 2 weeks. And we will be into the Champions League final. I'm calm. Look at Murgia lately as well. Absolutely sublime. And I said it before, he's not the flashiest of players, but he'll always put in a good shift. He got an assist against Bayern Munich. He got a goal, an assist against Lecce and a goal against Dortmund in both legs. And now 1 against Atletico as well. He loves the European competition, Alessandro. I talked about him. One of our most inspired signings of the season. Out of contract at the end of next season, you know he's going to get a new one. There's no doubt about that. And on 16 grand a week, it's an absolute bargain for the guy. But okay. Alright, trying to remain calm, but we're 90 minutes away from a Champions League final place. And now Kiev Verona on a weekend, I don't know what to do really. I don't know what to do because we're 4 points behind. There's still a chance we could catch up, but I don't want to see anyone get injured for the second leg. Because we got more of a chance of reaching the final of Champions League for the first time ever than retaining the Serie A title again. So the plan was probably to field a strong team, but now I'm thinking we're 90 minutes away. Do I throw out a backup side? I don't know. Well, with Juve playing tomorrow against Roma away from home, I am going to rest a few players for the game, but honestly, man, I will not forgive myself if Juve lose tomorrow and we slip up this evening as well. Kiev Verona rock bottom, already relegated, only 9 points for the entire season and 2 wins. When you look at their fixtures and their schedule, I mean, 1 win and every other game has been a defeat, stretching back to the 15th of December against Crotone. So really, you'd think any team we put out there we should be able to beat them in, but you just never know in Football Manager. I'm not going to take too many chances. We'll stick with the Gegenpress, and this will be our team. Odera remains in goal, and the back row is now going to be Muru, Parola, Armenian, De Pauli. So a couple of changes there. Storaro, Murgia, and Gavoni through the middle. Anderson comes in on the left. Picardi starts again on the right, and Esposito is up top. So there's a few changes, but still quite a strong lineup on the bench. Molis is standard Bonifazi, Papetti, Pellegrini, Barbieri, De Sisto, Viviani, Perrone, Dalmonte, Salcedo, and Borelli as well. Second and 3, Kiev Verona. Let's cut the gap to 1 and keep the pressure on the old lady. And no one get injured, please. Forza Brescia. Yeah, I'm more worried about injuries tonight than the actual result, really. Very, very nervous about Sebastiano and Claudio's condition. And Nicolo's as well, heading in to that second leg against Atletico. We're going to need those 3 to start that one, that's for sure. My hope I got my fingers crossed as I'm saying this. I don't know why you can't see, but my hope as my fingers are crossed here is that we go 2 or 3 goals up quickly. So before the break, I can take off Sebastiano, I can take off Claudio, I can take off the captain as well. My worry is we'll concede a shocking goal early, and then we'll be in trouble. And oh, thankfully Otero makes the save. This will be typical if this is the one game Chievo Verona win. So typical. Come on, this has got to be a banker. Got to be a banker. Surely, De Pauli on the ball. Pegs it back to Storaro. 40 yards from goal now as Mergia finds Anderson. He's got Muru with him, and he'll find a left back here who's got space to possibly whip it in to the middle. Go for goal himself. Shot saved. Anderson shot also saved. Chance remains alive, and Muru shot blocked as well. Brilliant double stop there by Chievo Verona's number 1. As Anderson shoots, and again, it's Vodisek making the comfortable save this time around. Good start, but still 0-0. Both teams going at the opposition goalkeepers early. Definitely goals this evening, no doubt about that. Karamoko on the ball, finds Shazia, who's got Muru to beat. Shot blocked, but gets it straight back and beats Nicola. And puts it into the side netting. Chievo Verona going for this. Got nothing to play for but pride. Whereas we've got the title on the line as De Pauli shuts his man down and forces him into a wayward clearance. Anderson picks it up and finds Sebastiano, the man of the moment, the man of the hour, and surely the Golden Boot winner, 32nd of the year in all competitions. He's so many goals clear in the race for the Golden Boot. But there's another one. Brescia take the lead. That's what we wanted. That's what we needed. Early goal, settles the pressure, settle the nerves. Get another one before the break. And Sebastiano, even if you're going for the hat-trick, you're coming off. I need you in midweek for the second leg against Atletico. Tell you what, this has not been quite as routine as I thought it probably would be based on how Chievo Verona have played this season. Half-time still, almost half-time, still only leading by 1, but there is a chance here to go 2 goals up, which we'd love. Muru's cross is headed away, drops to Gavone. He's got the Pauli and acres of space down the right-hand side there. He's been brilliant this season, Fabio. Back to his best, you'd say. Easy save, though, still 1-0. Half-time, and the real question is, what do we do now? What do we do now? I thought by now it'd be 2 or 3 goals up, but instead, Chievo Verona have made me worry a little bit. Do I take some starters off? Or I don't know. Well, I've brought on Del Monte for Bacardi. He didn't play too well anyway in the first star CP14, so I'm okay with that change there. And I feel confident we'll get a second goal not before long. And again, if we do get it, it's surely all over. De Pauli sends one long for Sebastiano, and this should be it. And it's saved by the goalkeeper. Another chance goes begging. I just want this game over. Just one of those games in F1 where you can't stop thinking about the worst case scenario. And for me, it's the game just stopping and I see Sebastiano Esposito down, potential lower leg injury. I'm very worried about that as Karamoko's header is easily caught by Ordero. And this game is not over yet. I can't make the changes I want to. Could be now though. Could be now. Yes. It is. Game, set, match, Brescia, points in the bag. Gat Cup to 1. It's over. Worst case scenario avoided. Armini, the captain, the team leader. That's why he wears the armband now. Steps up when we need him most. He learnt that from Dimitri. Right, let's take him off now. Let's take him off. Borelli on for Esposito. Game's done. And let's take off to Pauli for Barbieri down that right-hand side as well. We'll keep the captain on there for now, though, to see the game out. It's over. 3 points in the bag. Juve, we're not going away. Well, it is the result everyone expected, but it certainly wasn't as one-sided as the stats suggest. Got to give the host their credit today. Despite being rock bottom and relegated with nothing to play for, they certainly did play for pride today. I'll say well done lads, that was a good win for us. No one gets injured for the second leg against Atletico. The gap cut to 1. We'll process through the Juve game away against Roma as Esposito's now 1 goal away from getting the 25 league goals this season. When you look at the Golden Boot race as well, he's 8 clear of Boadu. It's surely going to be his. Yeah, we'll process through the Juve game. That's tomorrow evening. And hopefully Roma can do us a massive favour and keep the gap at 1. Obviously, we've got Roma at the Rigamonti next week. So if they can beat Juve, no reason they can't beat us as well. But of course, we still want Roma to get a big win there and keep the gap at just 1 point. Here we go. Forza Roma. Forza Roma. Fingers are crossed. Come on, Juve. Lost one of their last 2. Did they lose this one? Oh, it's a 0-0. So it's points dropped. But it's not a loss. So the gap is now up to 2 points with 3 to go. Juve only 1 win in their last 3. We came from 14 points behind to win it last season. We're not giving up. Juve's final 3, Milan, Bologna, Atalanta. our final three, Roma, Milan and Bologna. So they've got the slightly easier run of form, but to be fair, neither team has got an easy final three. Both teams have got tough fixtures to close out the season. The question is, who can hold their nerve? And so, despite how tight it is in this Serie A, we now got to forget all about that and focus our attention solely on this. The second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Atletico Madrid, where we are 90 minutes away from the Champions League final. PSG and Chelsea's second leg is tomorrow, and unless Chelsea can overcome a massive deficit, it will be PSG making the final. The question is, who is going to join them, us or Atletico Madrid? Well, the Spaniards must score at least 2 goals tonight, otherwise we are through. Forza, Brescia. So, Francie's not recovered in time. So into the game, this will be our team. Let me make one final change to my bench here as well as put Barbieri on there. So we've got both fullback positions covered just in case worse comes to worse. And this will be our team then. It's the 4-1-2-3 gegenpress, and this is our lineup. Ordero in goal. Back for Pellegrini, Sistana, Armini, De Paolo, Storaro, Murgia. Keep your eyes on him again tonight. And Viviani through the middle. Salcedo and Picardi the inside forwards, and Sebastiano up top. On the bench, Mola, Parola, Muri, Barbieri, Gavoni, Anderson, and Almonte as well. This is it. We're 90 minutes away from the Champions League final. Forza Brescia. Well, Sebastiano Esposito is not just the leading scorer in the Serie A, but he's also the leading scorer in the Champions League as well, with 8 goals this season. As we almost went a goal up. You know, we get an early goal, and I think we'll be going through. But of course, as we know, and as we've seen this season, coming back in European ties in the second leg is very, very common. So whilst we do have this lead, don't take anything for granted. First half with the first half over, still dealt at 0-0, doing what we need to do here. We lost the first leg in both of the previous rounds. So Atletico Madrid will be saying, if Brescia can do it, then why can't we? Lamar's corner. Oh! Cleared off the line by De Paolo. Jimenez with a free volley at the back stick. No one was with him. And Fabio, alert as ever, clears it away in the nick of time. Brescia escape. What a big block by the right back. Paoli's been really big for us this season, as Zinchenko's got space to whip one in there. The Ukrainian beats his man and headed away by Armeni's Viviani. Well, it's a goal. What the flip? You are absolutely joking. Right. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. My word. Just one of those things. And you know the saying, luck will balance itself out. Esposito! Yes! Well, it doesn't change much, because Atletico still needed another goal anyway. But Picardi decided to be a bit selfish there and take on himself. I thought he should have squared it, but thankfully it didn't matter. You know what? I think we deserved that. I think we deserved that, based on how Atletico's goal went in. A little bit lucky, but theirs certainly was massively lucky. 1-1, back on level terms. Of course, Sebastiano is the guy that gets it. 9th in the Champions League. And I'm going to say nothing to the boys of the break because the body language is good. And as the second half begins, we're 45 minutes away from the final. Come on, get another goal and it's surely game over. I can't see Atletico scoring 2 more tonight. But I can definitely see them scoring 1 more. Statistically, they've played better, you'd say. But with 60 minutes to go, nothing's happened in the second half. And I don't want to make changes because at the moment the clock just continues to run out. And we are so close to the final. De Paoli on the ball, crosses to Salcedo, will drop to Pellegrini. Acres of space for the left back here to take his time, find Eddie. Esposito's shot blocked and cleared. Counting down the seconds. I'm burning the clock as much as I can. We are almost there. Almost there. 3 late subs. This has got to be it, surely. Anderson for Salcedo's on a booking as well. And this is it. And it's over. Uneventful second leg, to say the very least. 2 bizarre goals, but Brescia are in the final. First time in the save, it is over. We're in the final. Congratulations, you all completely deserve it. I'm delighted for you all. And we avoid the curse of the victory in the first leg in European ties. It's so common for the comebacks. We did it in the previous 2 rounds, but we just about hold off Atletico and scrape through by a single goal. 3-2 over 2 legs. Champions League final for the first time in the save. Oh, it'll be a Stadio Olimpico, interestingly enough. And the question is, who are we going to face? Oh, get in. Get in. I don't know what I want more, man. I don't know what I want more, the 3-peat or the Champions League. You'd think, really, surely the Champions League, right? But I've won the Champions League before in Football Manager. I've never 3-peated ever before. I'd absolutely love to do it. I mean, to be fair, there's a good chance we'll end up with neither. There's a chance we're going to end up with both, of course. But if I had to choose one, I don't know what I'd choose. The 3-peat or the Champions League. Well, in the final, we'll be taking on Paris Saint-Germain, and they have made a statement tonight in West London. 3-0 the final score, 7-1 over 2 legs, and there it is. It is Brescia versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. Well, in real life, we beat the holders in real life and in the game Bayern Munich, and now we're taking on the finalists in real life, PSG. Have they won it in the save yet? Have they won it yet? Yeah, they did. They won it back in Season 3. So it's PSG with their star-studded team, Tuchel still in charge, Mbappe is still there, as is Neymar. Well, we're certainly massive underdogs for that. Absolutely no question about it. Oh my word. But that was this episode of Club and Country, guys. So big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the, well, penultimate episode of Season 6 then, with the final 3 Serie A games as we go for the 3-peat and try and come from behind to win it once again. Roma at home, Milan away, and Bologna at home in the final 3 Serie A games, warming up to our first ever, can't believe we're there, Champions League final. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the penultimate episode of Season 6 of Club and Country very soon.